Let's fly, sky high.
Hi, I'm Shireen from Business TV Online. I'm here with my husband Andrew.
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're here to talk about the Gospel Explosion Summit, which is happening on the 11th and 12th of October.
Yeah.
So we're very much looking forward to that. And we're here with Johnny Sanders to get to know him a bit more, to let everyone know how fabulous he is and what and what he'll be doing when he comes to the UK. So Johnny, welcome.
Johnny.
Thank you guys so much. How are you doing?
We're doing good. Yeah, we're doing excellent, thank you. It's
wonderful.
A very day in London today though. So yeah.
Oh. Did you say cold day?
Yeah, very cold. Yeah, it's night now, but it was a cold day today, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. You know, I'm coming from South Florida, so you know, it's a big difference.
Johnny, you don't have to rub it in now, yeah?
I'm sorry. Listen, we're just blessed to have wonderful weather year round. And so, you know, even I'm sitting in the AC and I might start sweating just because.
Now, Johnny, wow. Listen, when I came across your bio and saw all the amazing things that you've done, like let me just go over just a little bit. Just a little bit, because I'll be here all day going over the list of things and all the things that you've done, but just you have been appearing on like TBM Praise, praise the majors, the Christian Television Network and Gospel USA magazines, top 30 independent countdown television shows. You've been on BET, Bobby Jones Gospel, The World Network, Singspiration.
Have your own productions, Truly Christmas and Talent, Fit for a King. You've done it all. You've been in front of the camera, you've been behind the camera. You know how the logistics of everything in the whole production.
1 second, I'll just see something here. What, is it Grammy and Stellar Gospel Music Awards? Tell me more about that. It's just amazing.
I was blessed to record a song a little while ago called "I Trust God." That is a tremendous blessing, and it continues to be played. It was released in the around 2005, 4 or 5, and it continues to receive great airplay. Sometimes getting my current stuff on the air has been difficult, but because people just love that song, and that song did get me nominations for Stellar and Grammy Awards. So I'm humbled that the Lord breathed on that song and allows it to yet still today bless people and speak to people. I was doing an interview about 2 weeks ago, and someone said to me, "Oh yeah, this is a great song. You know, I just love I Trust God." And I said, I love that song too.
Wow. And you've done lots of things in the gospel industry as well. Like, tell me, how did you actually start and get into the gospel industry?
You know, I believe that it was a calling. I believe that the Lord had ordained for me to do this music, and I'm a person who also believes in the business side of this. So I don't want to sound cynical when I say, you know, God called me to it, because I know people always say God calls them to things, and God did this and God did that. But I truly believe and know that He had ordained me and anointed me to sing gospel music from a young age. And so there was always a desire for more, and there was always a desire to work to be proficient and professional and to represent God with the spirit of excellence. I think that unfortunately the church, sometimes we don't do that as much as we should. Many times we go to school and get training and degrees and preparation to do a quote unquote secular vocation, but then we'll come to Christendom and say, oh, take all mistakes for love. Oh no, God knows my heart. So for me, I said, no, we should be able to aspire to give God the best, to be the best, to represent him well. And so that's why it's one of my passions is to work with artists and with gospel industry people in general, with whatever, be it arts or behind the scenes, to be the very best they can be and to represent themselves and most importantly represent our Creator well.
And you was part of a judging panel called the Showtime at the Apollo Kids Talent Search.
Many years ago, yes, we had the opportunity to be a part of that with the Showtime at the Apollo and the Kids Search. If you guys remember, do you guys remember Showtime at the Apollo?
Me personally, no myself, but I know that it must have been a big event.
Yeah, the show, yes. It was, of course, we know the famed Apollo Theater is in New York City, where many of our legendary performers here from the United States matriculated through that system and, were discovered there. And so I had the opportunity to serve there and be a part of that. I had the opportunity to be on that stage. And so it's just things that I know were something God blessed me with, and I take no credit for all the things he's allowed me to accomplish and see and to do.
Okay, and so Johnny, just wondering about the fact that you've gone to so many different countries. Tell us a bit about that, how it's been to go international with what you're doing.
It's been great. Actually, get an opportunity. Typically, we fly there and be stationed in a particular city, and then we're on bus and some short flights, depending on the duration, the distance of the next city we're going to. But literally being able to go and be there, I've been in Europe for up to 5-6 months before on tour and traveling all around. So it's great. We have the language barrier in a lot of places. But what I've found is that music, and most importantly, the Holy Spirit transcends our language. And so we would walk up and let's say I'm in Spain or something, and someone would walk up with tears in their eyes and they can't speak hardly any English, but they just say something, or they're shaking and they're just trying to hug you and they're crying. And, it's just the power of God. And you see just how powerful he's allowed music to be and how much it speaks to us, that it touches us. Even we don't understand exactly what someone's saying, we could feel the message and the purpose and the ministry in what's being conveyed, especially because we're singing the gospel music. And so that's been wonderful. It's been one of the joys of my life. I always tell people I didn't go away to school, to college. I actually commuted. So I stayed local and finished my degree local, other than my last one. And so I have my opportunity to travel around and have those relationships away from home and meet people and experience things. And so it's just been great. It's been really a highlight of my life, is being able to do what I love and travel to different countries and be a part of their culture and learn about them and their food and how they live. And, it's just a great experience.
So you've been to places like Germany and Switzerland and Poland, but have you been to London? Have you been to...
No, this is actually going to be my very first time in London. I've been all around you guys, but now I get a chance to come. I have never been to England, period. So this is my very first time there. So, and I'm really looking forward to it. Know a lot of people that have family there. Met a lot of people from London, and so now I get a chance to see how you guys are living over there.
Yeah. So is there anything that you're looking forward to when you actually land to the UK?
I don't know what to look for. I mean, well, you know what? I'm looking for the famed taxi.
Okay, the black taxis, yeah.
Yeah. Looking for that.
I wouldn't go in it, they're very expensive.
They're very expensive.
Yes.
So how do I need to get around? You guys got to tell us what we need to do.
We've got Uber.
Uber. Oh yeah, Uber is just taking the world by storm. So okay, so I'll be Ubering around.
Uber.
Or depending on like how far, you could just get a bus or an underground train.
Okay, yeah, I like to do that with natives because well, I'm adventurous, but I don't know. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. I'm in a different country. At least everyone speaks English, so that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, that's a helpful tool.
But once I start talking, they'll know. Oh, he's from America. He's not.
So tell me more about you, because the Bobby Jones Gospel Show. How did that actually happen?
Dr. Bobby Jones, I've known for many years now. Actually, even though that show off of BET is no longer there, Dr. Jones still has TV shows.
Yeah.
It's just radio shows, and I actually have a chance to talk with him very frequently because he and my godmother were very good friends before Bobby Jones Gospel existed.
Okay.
And so I remember having a conversation with her years ago, and I said, I was recording a project or something, and I said to her, yeah, I really need to get on Bobby Jones. And we're talking about probably 20 years ago. And she said, really? You want to get on Bobby Jones? And I said, yeah. And she said, okay. She picked up her phone and dialed the number and called her. I didn't know what she was doing. And I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, what are you doing? Because we're talking and she's dialing the phone. And then she said, hey Bobby, how you doing? I'm like, and then she told her, she said, listen, I have my baby here. He wants to be on your show. He's got his new project. He said, oh, come on, bring him on down. And we started going to, back then, he had his gospel industry retreat. Mm-hmm. So he had gospel industry retreats twice a year. And we went to that retreat, and she introduced me to her friend, Dr. Bobby Jones, who she had known for, 20, 30 years before Bobby Jones Gospel existed. So, and that was history. And he embraced me as her son and was like, hey, whatever you need. And eventually I landed a job with him to actually be the correspondent with the Word Network. And so I was doing behind the scenes interviews and up close and personals with artists. And, I ended up having a nice career boost with that as well.
Right.
So I actually still talk to Doc. I talked to Doc a few weeks ago. He's doing well.
Oh, good. And you've also got your own, you had your own Center Stage with Johnny Sanders, your own show, didn't you?
Yes.
So tell us about that as well.
Center Stage with Johnny Sanders was a variety show that was on the Urban Television Network here in the States. Gave me an opportunity to expose up-and-coming and inspiring artists, to give them a platform. And at the end of that show, every artist walked away. Those that were my guests walked away with a copy of their performance that they could then use to further promote themselves as an artist. And so it was always a component to help support what they were doing and give them something professional they can use to represent them. And so great show. Looking forward to doing it again or something similar to that. Things happen in season. You guys are in television, so you know how that goes.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. So tell us, are you looking forward to the Gospel Explosion Summit?
I am. I think artists that take time to invest in themselves and to come and learn are doing the very best thing they can for themselves. Until you're ready to take what God has given you and maximize it, I don't think that you deserve to be out here. And so one of the things we always find artists always asking someone for something. Do something for me, do something for me. But to have those artists that are going to come and invest in themselves, to sit down and listen and be educated and informed by those panels is a wonderful thing. And it's the best thing they can do to move themselves and their art form to the next level.
Yeah. Are you going to be performing?
I'm hearing that I'm supposed to be performing now. Yeah, I'm hearing that. I know I'm doing a panel, and I think they have me hosting something. But yeah, I'm gonna probably perform a little something too.
Good. So can we get a little taste of what you're going to be performing on?
Oh Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna be performing, Andrew, but you know, you gotta put us on the spot here. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. There's not a friend like the lowly King Jesus.
Come on.
Oh no, there's not one. No, there's not one. But Jesus, He knows all about our struggles.
Yes, come on.
Promises He would guide till our last day, till that day is done. All right, y'all gotta.
Hey, listen, I was about to jump up and down. The Holy Spirit lit me. Oh, hey, I was going.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Thank you.
Praise God. Praise
Thank
God.
you.
Hey, guys, if you ain't heard about my brother, you know about him now, yeah?
Oh, Lord. To God be the glory, sir. Thank you.
Listen, we're looking forward to having you at the Gospel Explosion. We are happy to have you in the UK, so listen, just make sure you don't miss your flight when you get to the airport.
Oh, no, I won't be. I gotta hop over there. Actually, I got some friends. I gotta go do some work over in Paris, and then I'll be right back. I'm coming in the week before. I come in probably the week before.
Oh wow!
A few days down. I'm the weekend before. So I gotta catch the train over to Paris, do some stuff, and then come on back.
All right. Well, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
Everyone, remember the Gospel Explosion Summit. You are going to see Johnny there singing his heart out to the glory of God. Did you hear what he just did? Did you just hear what he just did?
Oh, wow.
And
he's going to be on the panel. He's going to be on the panel. So listen, you cannot miss the Gospel Explosion 2019. And it's going to be on which date is it?
11th and 12th.
Come on now.
October 11th and 12th, London, we are coming. We're bringing some great, fantastic artists from the United States. I'm looking forward to being there along with my brother. I got my little brother coming, my god brother coming all the way from Tampa, Florida, is coming over with us. Pastor Derek, the Changed Man Smith, a phenomenal anointed artist. And so we're going to be there. Don't meet us there. Beat us there. Thank you, guys.
Come on. See you guys soon, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.